I am more excited about the work I'm doing than I've ever been in my career. You know, I mean, it used to be when I started, there was one way to do things, and you never really knew sometimes if you were having an impact. You didn't know which stories people were reading and which they weren't, unless they, called to complain or something. And now we know what people are reacting to. We can measure that in ways we never could. So when we make a difference, it's so much more obvious to us, and people really do engage. Newspaper is as important as it's ever been. There are a lot of people who are worried that we're going to leave print and only do digital, and my answer to that is we're in both places because our readers are in both places. That combination of storytelling about people in our community and really good hard watchdog work is definitely a formula that we're after. We made some improvements. We expanded our local section on Sundays. We added pages to it. Again, you see community leadership and watchdog work, helping the series we're doing on new ideas for transforming government, a Krista Ramsey column. I mean, always compelling, helping me think about the world in different ways. We added a full page every week of good news. These are wonderful stories, and I hope people will send us their ideas. We have a page about state government. Readers have asked us for more hard state government news, more dynamic presentation. I mean, this is an incredible story about this dynamic principal who, against all odds, is making a difference at her school and for her kids. I think it's so important for people to understand that there are basics that don't change. We tell people things they wouldn't know about if it weren't for us. We break news, we investigate, we tell wonderful stories, we help people experience the community through great photography. How we do that has changed because our readers change. So we have to be in the places, using the products, using the platforms that they prefer, and they're reading different. Some people prefer to get all their news this way. Other people want to get it for different kinds of experiences. So how we've covered the Western and Southern Open this week is kind of a good example of some new things that we're doing. We partnered with a couple of kids who are shooting video interviews of the tennis players. We're covering it through Twitter. Here you see Shannon Russell, who's done an outstanding job covering tennis. We have all kinds of community voices here in that coverage. Incredible photography. The web really allows us to display photography. This is our Politics Extra blog, which you can embedding documents now into our content, so you can see the original material that we're working with. This is a pro-con tool, so when there's an issue that's a good debatable issue, people can submit their arguments for or against, or vote on their favorite. It's a really hard time. Transformation is really hard. There's nothing easy about it. But it's more exciting right now than at any other time in my career, and we're making a difference in a bigger way, I think, than at any other time in my career.